What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Andy the Destroyer Ruiz. Get this, Andy Ruiz returns finally to the ring after being out of the ring for over 2 years. He will set to return August 3rd in LA. It is rumored that he will be on the undercard of Terrence Crawford's challenge to Israel Madrimov, and I think he is happy about that. And let me counterpunch, it is about time. Okay, 23 months is a long time to be out of the ring, and I don't know who he will fight. More than likely a tune-up, due to the fact that he's been out of the ring so long. I don't think that he will, I don't think that he's ready for anything like Riyadh season or anything like that, unless Turki Al-Sheikh wants to, really force his hand on Andy. You know what I mean? But I don't think Andy is accustomed to pressure like that. And I know he just doesn't like to be forced into anything. So, that may be a good thing or a bad thing. But Andy needs to be back in the ring, and I'm glad that there is a targeted date for him because, his second enemy besides greed is inactivity. Okay, that's one thing that I've figured out about Andy. Andy needs to be active, just like Wilder needs to be active. That's why I'm glad Wilder's taking on Zhilei Zhang, because even though that's a dangerous fight, he's staying active, okay? He's having more time in the ring, more time in the trenches, more time doing what he knows to do, or the best that he can do with what he has. Andy Ruiz needs to fight. Andy should fight. Andy Ruiz should really follow the Anthony Joshua or the Joseph Parker method. Fight 4 times a year, at least 3 times a year or something like that, to get some wins under your belt, to get fighting, to get going, to get the momentum flowing. Like his father, I don't know what his father's really doing. I think his father should be fired. I think the wrong person got fired, not Manny Robles. I think his father should have left a long time ago, honestly, because he's done nothing for him. Nothing. All these attempts and this, that, and the other doesn't mean anything if you don't produce results, okay? You don't make anything happen. That Deontay Wilder fight should have already happened. We should have saw who was better out of Andy Ruiz, okay, and Deontay Wilder, rivals of AJ, okay? Those guys should have fought a long time ago, and it didn't happen, and they were all on the same stable, and they're all advised by the same guy, so that shows you how much power he really had, or showed how much interest he showed in getting those 2 guys to fight. So, Andy is a guy that needs to fight, and he needs to fight often. You know what I mean? He needs to show people that he's worthy instead of a one-hit wonder, because that's what he seems like. Okay, you beat up a couple 40-year-olds, 40-plus-year-olds. That's not going to do it. And then the last time you fought was against Anthony Joshua, where you couldn't seem to cut off the ring and you couldn't seem to put down the plate. Because he came in, I know, well over 300 pounds. Him and Big Baby, they gave each other a run for their money, with their size, okay? They were fat people. They looked like they were eating at the same buffet. Let's be real. So, but besides that, you got Chris Arreola, 40-plus. You got Luis Ortiz, more than likely 50-plus. So you're fighting older guys, middle-aged men, okay? And you haven't done anything since. Every time it comes down to Andy getting a fight with somebody worth a damn, like the same dude he fought, but he couldn't fight him 3 years before that. Okay, he had to wait to fight him late 22 when we knew Luis Ortiz didn't really have much resistance anyway. Okay, then you fought Chris Arreola and got dropped by a 40-year-old. These are all facts. And I think a lot of that is contributed to the fact that Andy Ruiz needs activity. So you ask for it. Let's hope to get it. It's targeted August 3rd. Let's see if it follows through. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!